When God asked Adam, what happened? He said the woman is the one that brought the food. Is it not correct? They asked the woman said snake. Are they not correct? You can be correct and cursed. It is a level of maturity for you to know and put a dividing line where it is no longer who is right or wrong. Both of you are gone. That's why it should be easy for you to forgive each other. Two of my big boys, when they are grown up, they were fighting in the house. I was hearing boo in the boys' room. So I went there, I opened the door, I saw two of them in combat. So I went back to my room to fetch belt. Wow! 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 Then my firstborn said, Daddy, that is, Daddy didn't even ask what happened. You see, it gets to a point, whatever happened, two of you are wrong. Mo and Lee. At that point, two of you are wrong. In family dispute, know where to end it, so that two of you will not end up wrong. And you can be right at the beginning, but if you don't know as you are conducting yourself in the program, family disputes are not usually dragged. Jesus said, don't let the sun set over your anger. That's not to tell you that you should not have disagreement. You are not angels, but it cannot last. There are certain things that should not last. Say sorry. So the woman got to a point and said, sir, let me stop here. The meaning is that the thing is still Oshikusa or Robo. He said, let me stop here first. Let him answer this ones first before I know. So I said, oh yeah, you have heard what he said. Oh yeah, what have you to say? For a while he struggled. He struggled, but I was punching him. I was punching him. And God helped me. He overcame his struggle. And then said, sir, this whole thing that she has said, help me beg her, I'm sorry. The woman was expecting his defense so that he will Etoku, the one that is remaining that he has not touched, then he can use that as a rider to go back. Now, when the man said, I am sorry, it's like you pulled the rug. And she lost her balance and started weeping. She said, that's how they do. Whether the thing reach the inside. That this sorry is there. That is how they do. That this sorry is saying, how do you know whether the thing reach the inside or it doesn't reach inside? I said, Jesus did not ask us to find out whether the thing reach inside. Abi no reach inside. Jesus said, if anybody offend you and he says sorry, he says you forgive him. If the thing didn't reach inside, leave that one to God. Say Mauricio. Leave that one to God, because you cannot know his inside. Only God knows a person inside. If the woman pushed the matter like this, I put Bible. If you push the matter like this, I put Bible. I say, what I want you to do, kneel down, two of you, let me pray for you. Go to court and remove the case. Tell the judge that your parents from home have come and they have resolved it. Then she said, okay. But that, sir, kilo to what remain again? He said, remain. that tell him he must marry me again. Because in my heart, I've divorced. How are we going to do this one? Eh? He said, how did we do it in Ilorin? Let him go and buy ring. I said, how about the other one? He said, the other the other one inside does be. I said, but my visa does not permit me to stay so long. He said, no, there's nothing to rush. You can go back. When I'm ready for the wedding, I will invite you. And that time you come with mommy. I will pay. They are rich. In fact, the lawyer charged them $200,000 to separate them. And when I had resolved the matter, and they told the lawyer that their father had come from Nigeria and had resolved it, he told them, you pay my money. He said, you are the one who say you are no more doing case. That when you came and put this case on my table, I told you what it will cost. And you agreed. Now you will reach halfway. You say, you are no more. You pay my money. They paid him $200,000 to separate the family. Don't push family crisis to an unreasonable extent where you now play your finance, play everything to the hand of the devil. It's not worth it. So I came back to Nigeria, and when she was ready, she called me that they are now ready. My wife, that she bought ticket and sent it to us. We landed Australia. They came to pick us at the airport. And I congratulated them because between the time there's no more quarrel. The man who left the house is back in the house. I said, how far with the wedding? The man said, baby, you know the problem once. What is the problem? He said the budget for the wedding is $80,000. And she's asking him to pay. So the man said, that's the problem now. The woman said, the thing want to scatter again. I said, we'll look for you. They have come again. The man look for, of course the money is there. They have the huge doctors out there. $80,000. $200,000. $80,000. $280,000. Family crisis. The cost is too high. Nobody can bear it. I warn them. You break this house, one of these will pick the virus. Oh no. You fight like this and conclude it, you pass a virus on. It's not worth it. Nothing is worth it. They did the wedding. I did the officiating again. Exchange vow. They printed the program. In fact, that wedding was more serious. Their staff, the doctors and paramedical staff in their different hospitals, the whole place was flooded with white people who work for them and the Nigerian community in Australia. Today, if you Google Family Love Foundation Australia, they are the one who run that ministry. Before we left Australia, this woman started to go around town to bring people whose homes were broken. They tell her, you see what my husband did? You see what is happening? You see what my in-law are saying? This lady will tell them that my own was worse, but it has been fixed. Your own is worse. I can write a book on my own. but it has been fixed. There is no problem in any house that is not a joke somewhere else. You are the one that put a wrapper around it. So your own has been, he said, my own is worse than your own. We have divided property, rich Ibadan. He said, the man that came to discuss it, is he still around? He said, enter motor, let me take you there. They were kneeling down in front of me and I was repairing houses in Australia before I left. That's how I asked her to now start a ministry. So that, because I will not be coming here every time. Whichever family have crisis, let them bring it here. You be resolving it using your own example. Let's turn your problem to an example for solution. It will glorify God more than using your own example as an example of the one that did not work. It will glorify God that yes, we have problem. We all have problem. But let the conclusion be that yes, I had a problem, but it was solved. As against, we had a problem, so we separated. Which one glorify God? Choose one. I pray for you using Psalm 115 verse 14. May the Lord give you increase more and more, you and your children.
Sure you enjoyed today's video. Kindly subscribe to enjoy more wonderful content from this channel.